Let us begin with a truth that will forever change how you see the world's most unusual living fossil. The tapir is not just a pig-like creature with a funny nose. It is one of the most ancient, mysterious, and extraordinary mammals on Earth, a creature that has been roaming the forests and grasslands of our planet for over 50 million years. Long before the first humans, long before the first apes, and long after the dinosaurs vanished from the Earth. It is a living relic, a creature that has changed so little over the eons that it is often called a living fossil, a window into a world that existed long before our own. It is a master of survival, capable of diving to the bottom of rivers and walking along the riverbed to escape predators, using its flexible snout as a snorkel. It is also a creature of remarkable adaptability, found in a wide range of habitats, from the tropical rainforests of South America to the mountainous cloud forests of Southeast Asia. But here is the paradox that haunts every mammalogist who studies them. Despite their incredible resilience and their ancient lineage, tapirs are facing unprecedented threats from human activity. Their habitats are being destroyed by deforestation and agriculture. They are hunted for their meat and hides, and they are often killed on roads as they cross highways. The tapir has been on this planet for over 50 million years, surviving ice ages, volcanic eruptions, and the shifting of continents. It has witnessed the rise of our species, the building of cities, and the destruction of wild places. And now, it is looking at us with those dark, soulful eyes, and it is asking a question that we are too afraid to hear. What have you done with your world? Today, we are telling the biography of the tapir. Not one species, but all tapirs, the diverse, ancient, and endangered guardians of the world's forests. The tapir belongs to the family Tapiridae, which includes 5 species of tapirs, ranging from the Brazilian tapir, which is found in the rainforests of South America, to the Malayan tapir, which is found in the forests of Southeast Asia. The tapir lineage is one of the oldest mammalian lineages on Earth, with fossils dating back to the Eocene epoch, over 50 million years ago. The earliest tapirs were much smaller than their modern descendants, and they roamed the ancient forests of North America and Eurasia. Over millions of years, they evolved into the larger, more specialized species we know today, adapting to a wide range of habitats, from the tropical rainforests of the Amazon to the mountainous cloud forests of the Andes. Some species, like the Brazilian tapir, are found in a wide range of habitats across South America, from the Amazon rainforest to the Pantanal wetlands. Others, like the Malayan tapir, are found only in the forests of Southeast Asia, where they are threatened by habitat loss and hunting. The mountain tapir is found only in the high-altitude cloud forests of the Andes, where it is one of the most endangered mammals in the world. The Baird's tapir is found in the forests of Central America, and the Cabelmani tapir, which was only discovered in 2013, is found in the Amazon rainforest of Brazil and Colombia. Despite their wide distribution, tapir populations are under immense threat. All 5 species of tapirs are classified as endangered or vulnerable, with the mountain tapir being one of the most endangered mammals in the world. The tapir is a creature of extremes, but it is also a creature of vulnerability. What defines a tapir? Let us start with the body, because the tapir's body is a monument to evolutionary adaptation. Tapirs have a distinctive body shape, with a large, barrel-shaped body, a short, stout neck, and a long, flexible snout, which is used for foraging and sensing their environment. The snout is highly sensitive, covered in sensory hairs, and it is used to detect food and navigate their environment. Tapirs have a pair of large, dark eyes, which are adapted for low-light vision, and their hearing is also well developed, allowing them to detect predators and other threats. They have a thick, tough hide, which provides protection against predators and the elements. Their legs are short and powerful, with hooves that are adapted for walking on soft, muddy ground. Their average lifespan is 25 to 30 years, depending on the species. The tapir is a creature of remarkable adaptation, but it is also a creature of fragility. Now let us talk about the tapir's daily life and social structure, because the tapir is not the solitary creature it is often perceived to be. Tapirs are generally solitary animals, spending most of their lives alone, but they do have a complex social structure. with individuals maintaining territories and communicating through a series of scent marks and vocalizations. They are primarily crepuscular, active during the twilight hours, spending the day hidden in the dense undergrowth and emerging at dawn and dusk to forage for food. They are opportunistic foragers, feeding on a wide variety of vegetation, including leaves, fruit, and aquatic plants. They are also known to eat bark and soil, which provides them with essential minerals. They use their flexible snouts to reach leaves and fruit, and they are known to be important seed dispersers as the seeds of the plants they eat pass through their digestive system and are deposited in their dung, helping to regenerate the vegetation. The tapir's life is a slow, deliberate process, but it is also a process of survival against the odds. The tapir's diet is as varied as its species. It is primarily a herbivore, feeding on a wide variety of vegetation, including leaves, fruit, and aquatic plants. Some species are known to eat bark and soil, which provides them with essential minerals. They are opportunistic foragers, taking whatever vegetation is available. Their feeding habits shape the ecosystem. By consuming vast quantities of vegetation, they help to control plant populations, preventing overgrowth and maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. They are also important seed dispersers, as the seeds of the plants they eat pass through their digestive system and are deposited in their dung, helping to regenerate the vegetation. The tapir's role in the food web is critical, and their presence is an indicator of a healthy ecosystem. Reproduction is another critical aspect of the tapir's life story, and it is a slow, deliberate process that reflects the species' vulnerability. Tapirs have a relatively slow reproductive rate, with females typically giving birth to a single calf every 2 to 3 years. The gestation period is approximately 13 months, one of the longest of any mammal. The calf is born weighing about 10 kilograms. It is immediately dependent on its mother for nursing and protection. The calf will stay with its mother for up to 2 years, learning the skills it needs to survive. The mother provides extensive parental care, nursing the calf and protecting it from predators. The tapir's reproductive strategy is one of quality over quantity, with a high investment in each offspring to ensure its survival. Now let us talk about the tapir's daily struggle, because life for a tapir is a constant battle against hunger, disease, and the encroachment of humans. Tapirs face a variety of natural threats, including predators like jaguars, pumas, and crocodiles, which prey on them. They also face threats from disease and parasites, which can weaken them and make them vulnerable to predation. However, the most significant threat to tapir survival is human activity. Tapirs are losing their habitats to deforestation and agriculture. They are hunted for their meat and hides, and they are often killed on roads as they cross highways. The tapir's struggle is not just a biological one. It is a fight against the consequences of human activity, a fight that will determine its fate. How is the tapir useful to humans? Let us count the ways that are rarely acknowledged. First, ecosystem regulation. Tapirs are the gardeners of the forest, controlling plant populations and dispersing seeds. They are also important for maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. Second, scientific research. Tapirs are a model species for studying evolution, ecology, and conservation. Their ancient lineage provides insights into the history of mammals. Third, cultural significance. Tapirs have been woven into the mythology and art of many cultures in the Americas and Asia, representing strength, resilience, and the spirit of the forest. Now, what can humans learn from the tapir? First, the power of adaptability. Tapirs have survived for over 50 million years, adapting to a wide range of environments. Humans can learn to be more adaptable and resilient. Second, the importance of protection. Tapirs are vulnerable, teaching us to protect the vulnerable among us. Third, that the natural world is sacred. Tapirs live in harmony with their environment. We cannot survive without the natural world. Now let us talk about conservation, because the story of the tapir is not over. It is being written now by each of us. All 5 species of tapirs are endangered or vulnerable. The mountain tapir is critically endangered. The Baird's tapir is endangered, and the Brazilian tapir is vulnerable. The primary threats to tapir populations are habitat loss, hunting, and road mortality. There are solutions. Protected areas, including national parks and wildlife reserves, can safeguard critical habitats and allow tapir populations to recover. Road mitigation measures, including underpasses and warning signs, can reduce road mortality. Education is key. People need to understand that tapirs are not just a resource, they are essential partners in the health of the planet. The future of the tapir depends on our choices today. And now, we come to the final truth. The tapir has been on this planet for over 50 million years. It has survived ice ages, volcanic eruptions, and the shifting of continents. It has witnessed the rise of our species from small, frightened mammals into global dominators. It has been hunted, captured, and pushed to the brink, and yet it is still here, foraging in the forests, swimming in the rivers, and raising its young. It is looking at us with those dark, soulful eyes, and it is asking a question that we are too afraid to hear. What have you done with your world? We have the power to destroy the tapir. We also have the power to save it. The choice is ours. Every time we look at a tapir, we see a creature that is not so different from us. A creature that has adapted to its environment in extraordinary ways. A creature that teaches us what it means to be human. Because in the end, the tapir is not just an animal, it is a mirror. It reflects our capacity for resilience, for adaptability, for grief, and for hope. It shows us who we are and who we could become. So let us protect the tapir, not because it is useful, but because it is sacred. Not because it is endangered, but because it is irreplaceable. Let us give the tapir a future, not just for its sake, but for ours. Because a world without tapirs is a world without wonder, a world without wisdom, a world without resilience. And that is a world we do not want to live in.